Get in, nerds. We are playing Burden of Command. We are in our fourth episode here at Strasbourg, and we're not at Strasbourg yet. But I haven't been shot all to hell coming up this open advance, so, you know, them's the breaks. Let's start advancing with Dearborn. Who's over here? Really? Nobody? Not a single gosh darn buddy? Okay. Alright, well. There they are. Don't shell me, bro. Yeah. Do I bolster? I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. Oh, actually, might be able to make an assault. Yeah, they're mortars. What are they going to do? Get him! Well, there's not another enemy unit around here. There we go. Got him. Got a little bit of extra trust. Let's just grab the other squad with the captain and get them round about the situation. Just up to support, make sure the enemy doesn't get up to anything. Make sure there's not more units hanging around in this stuff. And after that, I think we'll get Thompson's and his squads over down to here to commence the assault. Not a particularly interesting round, but again, found those mortars. That's good. Hoping to meet them somewhere down here. Lurking on the lee side of this hill, a reasonable place to lurk if you're a mortar, which they are. So, goal is we want to line up over here. Let's actually move with Rao first to get his units out of the way. Do I want to take command of them with Captain Murphy so that, again, Rao can move as far forward as possible? I think, actually, yes. And I think I actually dare to move them along the roads here. So we're getting a little bit aggressive here, but getting aggressive is what it's about. So no real shocks there. Maybe now is when I pass it back to Lieutenant Thompson. Yeah, I think now is when I pass it back to Lieutenant Thompson. Not doing anything special here. Not going to move along this road. Yeah, there is a height differential there. I'm not going to move along this road because I think that would be just churlish. Again, this squad's pretty badly beat up.
We'll pin them down.
I got them shot, but good. Last turn. We'll move by waypoints.
Don't drift off.
No sleeping. Do I bolster them again? Signs maybe point to yes.
Cottonbalers.
Now, yes. All right. And then we'll put this squad I bolster them with Captain Murphy? No, I don't need to do that. We'll take command of them with Captain Murphy. Just the squad. Maybe a waste of points, but of orders, but it is what it is. We'll get them over here. Just into position. And then Thompson is going to now use his action to get this squad moving. Get them all the way up here where they need to be. And then finally, having already bolstered this unit, we'll get them as far forward as possible. And that means it's Thompson's assault next turn, with Dearborn coming up to cover the rear. Not bad, not bad. Good start. And then finally, Lieutenant Rao. He's got one squad up in the action already. I think this is a take command moment. Because then he can get his squad that he's standing in as far forward as possible.
We'll finish this!
He yelled to the owls. Okay, that was a little curious. Suspicious camera movement. All right, and that is everyone. We're not perfectly positioned, but it's enough to get going forward with. Next turn, that's for sure. All right, we'll pass it back to Stern. He'll spend some time finagling his MGs into something like a position where they'll be useful. I think by the time they're really ready to go, we'll be able to take them straight down this road. So I'm going to be a little bit less concerned about them being on this road. Okay, easy peasy for Stern's turn. Now, where do I want the tanks? I think the answer is I want the tanks to come up this side of the action so that they can shoot at whatever is in the way here. Because from over here, they'll have a pretty solid command of all this area, and they'll be able to just pummel anything they can see. And I think that's sensible. Come on, computer, you can do it. Don't lose out on me. Don't lose out on me. Okay. Computer's having a hard time dealing with the yellow S view. That's okay. That's okay. She's doing her best. Alright. So that's what we want to do with our tanks. Let's grab our secondary tank squadron. Again, just not wanting to have them be moving along the road to the greatest extent possible. this tank is in that same tank platoon. Come on. Fear! This game has a lot of fear installed moments. Alright, and then the other tank platoon will get moving. I think I do eventually want to get this tank commander moved off of that spot. But I don't necessarily need to yet. Oh, not up on there, certainly. This tank to here. I think I'll actually use the rest of this tank's turn to get him moving as far as possible. Along the safest route possible. Alright, that's turn 7. Now, do you think I want to maneuver Captain Murphy just a little bit? Just to get him into a squad without going up on the ridge. Because that would be an enormous, foolish maneuver. Alright. That should be good. And that is turn 7. Our assault is prepared. It's time to make it happen. First, we will grab Lieutenant Thompson's squads. Have this unit creep forward and see what there is to see. Nothing visible. Alright, let's do a real move. Got him. Oh, man. Good thing that was a flank. Oh, I took some casualties there. Gnarly. Just gnarly. Real rough. Okay. We'll go in with this squad next. Okay, enemy squad over there. Good shot. 2 shots left. Don't want to leave myself in cover. Okay, only a captain. Oh, nope. I'm getting shot at. That's good. An AT gun. Alright. Alright. It's been worse. It's been worse. Morale is garbo, but good shooting with this other squad. Let's take out this squad. A solid flanking shot. They did get to shoot back, but they didn't do any suppression to me. Now with this squad, can't do any really good shooting. These guys are out of morale. That's nothing. These guys are out of shots, rather. I'd really love to take out that officer. That would cost this this whole situation their ability to anything. If I use this squad to bolster Thompson, ooh, I could infiltrate them. That's actually perfect. Yeah, this is the right time to infiltrate. And it's not going to work. Okay. It was a good idea. No, it wasn't, and then I wouldn't have been able to... Never mind. These guys are pointed south. So if I move to here... This is dicey.
No quitting!
Oh. Squad over there. Don't shoot me, bro. Alright. Wow, that's not ideal. But... let's
Get
take
ready
a
to
bolster.
advance.
Yeah, this is the squad I need to go for. Another nice solid flanking shot. So that should put them thoroughly out of morale. Stress. Perfect. That's good. That's what we need. Now, if I take command of this squad... what is this squad strat? No. Alright. It would have been very funny. If I take command of this squad... what's their movement options like? I can get them the whole way here. Because I'd really like to take this leader. Now, how well covered are the approaches to him? They're quite well covered. So perhaps shooting him is the best I can hope for this round.
We're taking fire! Keep moving!
But I'm going to try a creep and assault.
Keep your heads down!
It's risky, but I think worth it. Yep, spotted. That's not a shocker. Oh, they can't get there. Oh, I beefed it. Alright, that's okay. Bad position, but it is what it is. Get him! Really, shot back with his... I want to say Ruger by this point in the war. Okay, didn't take away his orders the way I would have liked to. It's not the best. I could bring up another squad. Yeah, I think now it's an assault. Go crazy. I gotta risk it.
Keep your heads down!
Get him, boys!
Come on!
Let's see if that gives them the range to go there this turn. Not quite, but they'll get within. It'll get them within spitting distance. All right, Jerry, what do you got for me? Oh my gosh, I'm doing it. Get him! Get him, lads!
Keep your head down! Keep it up!
Oh, yes! That's good. Now, how crazy can I go? Not that crazy. All right, that's good. That's good. We're in. We're in the situation. How's shooting there? Not as good as it could be. Could run Captain Murphy in, but I don't necessarily want to right now.
Stay down.
Um, I will for sure get shot back if I throw suppression on these guys. But I think it's worth it.
Shift fire.
Dang it! They shot me first. That's okay. That's okay. I get any real suppression on them? At least a little bit? Not much. Alright, well that doesn't improve that situation, so that might have been a mistake, but it is what it is. Alright. Now the enemy gets a vote. Let's see what they do.
What's your flank?
Nothing yet. Interesting.
Hit him hard.
So now I think I bring up Rao.
Keep your heads down. March now!
How much distance can I get if I bolster? Oh, I really want to get...
Cottonbalers, it's me!
It's not perfect, but it will have to do.
Stay close.
I'm taking risks here. Wow. It's really Garbo against that AT gun. Alright, well let's just get positioned up here in cover, and we'll be in a better spot to shoot next turn. Okay, enemy unit. That's alright. Huh. That's not a sound I recognize. That puts that squad in a really bad spot, but that's okay. That's okay. He's got plenty of support. So, you know, things could have been better. Things could also have been a lot worse. Dearborn is next. Time to get him into the action. Or at least ready to get into the action. Okay, enemy MG over here. I know how I like to deal with enemy MGs. This AT gun really doesn't have a lot of coverage. So if I can put a tank over here, I can knock on that MG's door and really mess them up. Unfortunately, I don't have a tank over here right now, but I could. Not this turn, but I could get one ready. Well, I could bring one in down here, but again, that puts them within... If I do that, that means I have to take out this AT gun immediately. Or the tank's going to get wrecked. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to put myself in a nasty situation like that. So we'll get... Huh. Oh, would you look at that? More enemy mortars. Well, I mean, take them.
Gentlemen, prepare to advance!
We don't want our enemies to have mortars, after all. Yeah, get that tasty, tasty trust. Now, do I send them over the ridge this turn? It's a good question, but let's get these other squads moving forward. I'm going to have one come forward. The other I'm going to have putter around in the woods for a little bit. Just to see if there's maybe one more enemy unit faffing about down there. Send these guys up over the ridge line. Okay. Spotted an enemy squad over here. Alright. And we'll just send you scurrying around here. Just make sure there's nobody. I'm not trying to do anything reckless here. Alright. Now's when I make my decision. I feel strongly that if there were units in these enemy houses, they would have shot already. But then again, like, nobody's gone within view of this house yet. Well, this unit has. I'm gonna wait with Dearborn. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright. What's the enemy got in the can?
Hit him hard.
So next... So, if I want to get a tank to suppress this MG, I need them here, here, or here. I think here's the best spot to do it from. Could do it from here. It's risky. But I have a tank that can get... It's there, I think, is the spot that I want to be at. No. Which one is it? It's there. There. Just below this crossroads. Here. So I think this tank can make it the entire way. God, I hope I'm right. I'm going to move along the road. I'm going to risk moving along the road, because I can get there going like this. Alright. Now, turn about and pound him.
Can't see shit.
Dang it. They became undaunted. What a tragedy. Now, this is my tank platoon with all the tanks in it. Oh, that's the other platoon. Interesting. Let's spend another order to just get this tank up a little. Is that the right call? No, actually. So I have a decision to make. I don't know what shooting looks like from this thing, but I do know... Oh, that's the other captain. Okay, hold on. If I move here, bolster and hit that AT gun. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to... That's getting really greedy. So we'll just move this tank. We'll get this tank a little closer to the action. This one's not active. Now this one is active. But I want to go to the other platoon, and this is gonna make more sense in a second. We're bringing this tank in, just down here. We'll leave one more order in the unit, just in case I need to activate them. And then we'll pass it. And basically my plan is I want to get this tank up on the ridge here, and I just want to put an enormous
Scheiße!
jerk, just an enormous bolstered shot into that AT gun and just shut them right down. An enormous flanking bolstered shot directly into this AT gun.
Hit the dirt!
Yep, I know. I know they can see me. And then just the most damage it's ever been into the flank of this AT gun. Okay, so that's 33 suppression. So I desperately need this to be a hit and for them not to be undaunted. Let's do this. Beautiful. Rock solid hit. And there's an enemy officer in there. Here's hoping he doesn't rally. Now I've got a little bit of leeway to move around. So if I bring this other tank in,
Hit the dirt!
I can shoot at this squad or this MG from that spot. So let's go ahead and do that. This is the one in the right platoon. The correct platoon. Now, do we shoot at the squad or do we shoot at the MG? I think the answer is the squad. It might be the MG, though.
Don't let up!
Maybe I'll take another round with this platoon to hit the MG. Very nice. Alright. Another go.
On your right!
Yeah, I think that might be the answer to my situation here. As I hit that MG again. Nice. Beautiful. And that guy's got that puts ooh, that's casualties. That puts an end to that officer's actions for this round. Do I hit this AT gun again? I think yes. Because they're cowering, so they're not going to be shooting back this time. And hopefully that'll be the end of that officer's orders. Yep, cowering, unable to return fire. Ooh, not this time. Well, it is what it is. So, from there, I've got a little bit more tank action I can do. But I want to keep this tank in reserve. So, it's just going to be a little bit more maneuvering for Stern, and that'll be the end of the round. Now, if I get Stern and his platoon up on here, theoretically range can be our protection against attack by some of these enemy units. So, I think that might be the plan. But first they need to get there, so let's get them there. Holster again, and this time we're gonna feel comfortable moving straight up on the road. Cause them's the brakes. We gotta get where we gotta go. Do not have the ability to shoot, but that's okay. Get this other MG moving. Hopefully next turn they'll be able to contribute to the battle some. Alright, we have begun our assault. Let's hope it goes well. We've got a lot of town to move through, but we got 12 turns to do it in. We got the enemy pretty suppressed over here. So overall, I'm feeling pretty confident. Let's see if there is a beginning of turn event for turn 9, and then we'll close out the episode.
On your right!
I'm going to move Captain Murphy in here.
Hit
If I wanted to get very, very courageous, let's go with courageous as the word, I would put him in this squad. I think I will. Is that totally foolish? Oh, they're not down that bad. No, let's not be silly. Let's not be silly. Let's stick to the plan. Not go too buck wild here. All right, Strasbourg, here we come. That having been said, that is all the time we've got for this episode, my nerds. I have had fun. I hope you all have had fun, and I will see you on the other side.